girls and guys, men and women doing? It's your girl Lenny Lynn. I'm back with a new video. Of course, from the title, I am going to be talking to you all about my walk with Christ. Now, I just want to let y'all know that I am not trying to pressure anybody into following Christ. I'm not trying to portray some type of image of being such a Christ-like individual. I am not trying to just force my religion down anyone's throat. I'm doing this video because I was requested to do this video, and I also felt that it was a need and a necessity for me to get out and just speak to y'all today about my walk with Christ. I'm gonna start off and just tell y'all what, how I feel right now. When I started my walk with Christ, I was actually a kid. That may sound weird to some folks, but I was brought up into the church. My mother actually was the one who always had it in her to go to church every Sunday. Going to, why am I starting to tear up? Okay, going to like going to Bible study. It's just so hard. Okay, y'all, I had to dry up my tears so I could keep on going with this video. It's very hard for me to do. But just from the emotions that I have, y'all know I'm for Jesus. But yeah, it started off with us always going to church, and just me and my brother and me and my little sister and my little brother always going to church. I was baptized at the age of 7 years old, and I was brought up in a Baptist church, and that was also in a small town of Napoleonville, which is located in Louisiana, which is located in a parish called Assumption Parish. And I won't put the church name out there for purposes in case someone's watching this video and feels some type of way, but I just want y'all to know that I was baptized at 7 years old. I didn't know what was going on. I always had a fear of drowning, so when I was baptized, I was scared. Like, I felt like I was drowning, and it reflected over me days after that I was baptized. And from then on, I felt like the devil was just like really on, like just trying to just stick to me like glue. And from those years, I had just started, like, to me 14, I just felt like I had to find myself as an individual. I started hanging out with all kind of people who were no good for me, and just people who just did not reflect what I needed to branch out and become. Like, if they were not good people. And God had to put people in my life at that age, in my teenage, like 14, 17, around that time, for me to realize that, I am showing you what you can become if you don't follow me, and if you don't trust in me, and if you don't put your self-worth in me. I was at the time forgetting that, I was still going to church every Sunday, but I was forgetting the fact that, God was showing me something. And I always tried to find out what was going on with me. I started to just feel like I needed a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend at that time, and everything was just horrible. I was being bullied in school every single day of the week. I went home super suicidal, and during those times, I just started to just feel like, why me? Just being called so many names, like every single day I was taking it, and I just had to fall on my knees. I fell on my knees, after a long day of school, and I used to get on my knees and I used to pray, and I used to tell God to protect me from my enemies. And the bullying was so bad to where, I didn't know who to call my friend. I didn't know who to depend on. I just hated life itself. You know, I really contemplated suicide. And it was at that point to where I knew I couldn't go to my mother and tell my mama, you know, I hate my life. I hate living where I live. I hate everything. I just hate me. I couldn't do that. You know, because at that time, even though I was still young, I was learning, I was learning self-discipline. And my mom, you know, she, at the time, she couldn't tell me, oh, go open up your Bible and read anything, because my mom can't read. From then on, I questioned myself as in, should I even write? Should I even be a writer? And that's where everything started to take flight. At 16, I just started to get my own journal, as in writing down, like, dear God, writing to Christ. My whole journal was dedicated to Christ and me writing my life out to him. Like, today was even though he already knew how my day was. He placed everything in my day to be the way it was. And I started to realize at that time in my life to where I didn't have any friends that were actually praying for me. When I would drop down on my knees and pray for people during that time in my teenage years, because that was who I was, I felt like nobody was praying for me. Everybody was just basically into themselves. It was just hard. I had to just reflect on being in church, reflecting on what the pastor told me, and, you know, listening to what the sermons were, listening to what happened during, you know, Bible study and stuff like that, highlighting and going back in my Bible and looking at everything. So after point in times and stuff like that happened, I started to grow. I started to just let go. And right now in my life, I am having this series of emotions that I just cannot let go. I think that right now I need a lot of prayer. I need a lot of change. I'm asking God to renew me as a individual, and renew me as a child of God, and just keep me sane, because I suffer from depression. I am very, very hard on myself. I you know, sometimes I would consider myself a perfectionist, and, you know, it eats at me because I'm very, very self-disciplined. Like, as a child, my mom really didn't care about my grades or anything, you know. So if I made bad grades, I would discipline myself. I'll be like, you know, self, you're not watching TV for 30 minutes today. You're not gonna watch that episode of That's So Raven. You're not gonna watch The Proud Family. That's how I was. And just a whole lot of pain, a whole lot of frustration I bottled in. Still to this day, you know, I'm learning how to just let go of everything. And with my walk with Christ right now, I feel like since I'm married, I don't have any kids, I am just afraid right now to have a child, because I'm still not right with me. You know, I'm not. Like, it's gonna probably take some months, some weeks, some years, I don't know. But I'm still trying to get right with me. I am still trying to get right with that man above. And I'm still trying to touch lives. Like, I'm here on YouTube, and I hope that this video just helped you in some type of way, shape, or form, no matter what platform or social media outlet you're watching this video from. I just want you to know that it is never too late to discover why you were placed on this earth. And it pains me, because I know that I'm placed here to touch lives spiritually, mentally, and in a whole lot of other ways. And I want to be an author, and it hurts because I know my mom won't be able to read my first best-selling novel. Like, that hurts. You know, it really hurts. And I always lean to one of my favorite scriptures. If you been someone who been watching me for a while or something, or if you read the description box, one of my favorite scriptures is from Psalms, and it's Psalms 144. And the chapter is Psalms 144, and it says, "Blessed be the Lord my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight." Through it all, no more, but through it all, I want y'all to know that God only gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. And he has a lot of strong soldiers. And right now, I'm in the position of just finding and searching and coming close and connecting with God's other soldiers. So, you know, I don't want to have friendships with people to where they're not praying for me. They're not chasing God. They're not passionate about Jesus. They're not passionate about, you know, just their dreams. They're not passionate about life. I can't be friends with people like that. And I'm just shelving all of those people away and just pushing them out of my life. I can't. You know, if you feel like you want me to do more videos like this, then let me know. I also want to say that this year, 2015, has been just a whole series of ups and downs for me. Like, I had lost my sister-in-law this year in April. I watched my brother-in-law suffer so much. Like, that was life-changing right there. You're here today and you're gone tomorrow. And I know that placing my faith in God and letting him direct my steps, even though I might be going some steps backwards and some steps forward and shimmying to the right and shimmying to the left and about to be knocked off of my feet, I am still going to follow him. And it's the same thing I tell my husband. I didn't marry anybody who doesn't have a relationship with Christ. My husband is just, you know, faith worthy and faith just all into Christ just as much as I am. And I just hope that this video touched someone. I'm sorry for crying so much. Please forgive me. But I just want y'all to know that if you want to talk to me, I'm here to talk. I'm very, you know, reflective, and I love people. Like, I love people, and I love touching lives. So if you want if you want more videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. Any information that you may be looking for will be in the description box below. I am open to talking to all of you girls and guys. Please share this video with friends, family members, church members. Let's talk. Let's start something, okay? So it's your girl, Linda, Lenny Lynn, and I'm out of here. Bye.